Hi there, my name is Brianna Woodson, and for my FEAP, I was given instructional design and lesson planning. So, to start off, we want to know what exactly is instructional design and what exactly is lesson planning. Well, as given by this quote by Purdue, instructional design is the process by which learning products and experiences are designed, developed, and delivered. What this basically is the entire curriculum. A team will sit down and create the entire picture of what will be taught that year. They do extensive research, try to follow state and national standards, and create the entire curriculum for what should be taught that year. Lesson planning, on the other hand, is smaller pieces. It takes the entire curriculum that has been made during the instructional design process, and the teacher will take that and break it down into smaller pieces. She will decide what lessons will be taught that month or for that semester, and she will implement different activities, and this is what the teacher does with the curriculum. So instructional design and lesson planning, they go hand in hand, but instructional design is the bigger picture and lesson planning is the smaller pieces. So how does lesson planning and instructional design ensure effective teaching? Well, teachers are held accountable for what they are teaching. They are given a specific curriculum that they need to follow, usually designated by the school, and they are told that this is what you should be teaching. Additionally, teachers are also given resources and a plan to follow for their class. This helps teachers so that they don't have to be running all around looking for what resources that they need to teach. Well, it's good for teachers to go ahead and implement their own resources. Instructional design ensures that teachers have less work to do in this process. And then teachers are also able to look at the bigger picture for the year and plan for the year, decide what she wants the students to know, what things need to be focused on more, what things she can just skim through. This instructional design process allows the teacher to be able to go through and look at the entire year and decide, well, what exactly do I need to plan for? How does instructional design and lesson planning benefit students? Students are given a better idea of what is expected of them. The teacher should, at the beginning of the year, at least give a general overview using the curriculum that she has been given to the students so that the students know what to expect during the year. Additionally, we can make sure that their learning will be structured and systematic. Students will not just be given random assignments or random lessons that don't fit into the bigger picture. And also, they will be given a better chance to succeed because a lot of thought and a lot of planning has gone into this process. They will be given a better chance of succeeding in their classes. So, what are the different roles for all three instructional material, the instructor, and the student? Well, the instructional material, as we have talked about, it helps the teacher teach more effectively, and it helps the students learn to a greater degree because of all the planning and thought that has gone into it before. The instructor is to take that material, examine it, and apply it appropriately to her classroom. It is her job to look at the classroom and decide what things need to be taught, what things can be skimmed over, what students need to be focusing on what areas more, and what students can focus on other areas. And it is up to the student to, of course, learn the material being taught and do their best on the projects and assignments that they are given. It talks about in Proverbs 24:27 to prepare your work outside, get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that, build your house. This, of course, is talking about farming, but this can be applied to instructional design and lesson planning, that it is important to prepare beforehand. Both teachers and designers alike realize that adequate preparation must be done beforehand to be able to teach effectively. So, what are some key components of instructional design and lesson planning? This is taken from the School of William and Mary, and they give a wonderful, short and concise, brief overview of what exactly the key components are. So, it helps students and teachers understand the goals of an instructional model. What are we working towards? It allows the teacher to translate the curriculum into learning activities. The teacher is able to look at what they need to learn and decide what activities need to be taught to be able to communicate what the students need to learn. It aligns the instructional materials with the assessment. It is important that the assessments, the tests and the quizzes and the graded projects align with the material being taught. It also aligns the assessment with the learning goal. Once again, this is also important because we want to make sure that every assessment that we are giving our students aligns with the objective lesson for the material. It also helps assure that the needed instruction materials are available. The teacher is able to look at what needs to be brought into class that day or for that week or for the month, and she's able to prepare beforehand. And lastly, it also enables the teacher to thoughtfully address individual learning needs among students. Oops.